like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act, it's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jill, and today I have a Declutter with Me marathon. A lot of decluttering, organizing, over 2 hours of cleaning motivation in this video. I am starting this new year with decluttering a lot of areas in my house, and I wanted to compile some of my favorite clips from the past year to give you guys a lot of motivation to start the new year right, and hopefully you guys can declutter and organize your house with me. And I think as much as I wanted to do this for you guys, I wanted to do it for myself as well, because there's nothing like seeing those house transformations to get you in the mood to get your house decluttered, get rid of so many things that you don't need, and get it back organized. So I hope that you guys enjoy this, and let's do it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jill. Today I have an extreme clean with me, also kind of a clean, declutter, and organize with me. As I'm showing you guys this hot mess, I'm focusing on my kitchen, living room, and my spare bedroom that you're seeing here. This is going to be my daughter's nursery. I am finally ready to get it set up, and I needed to give that room a complete overhaul. It was such a mess, especially the floors, because my dog comes in and out of there to go outside. So on top of the regular mess that I had to clean up, my husband, God love him, in this morning he had watched our daughter and let her have food all over my white rug. So I needed to clean up the pillowcases, do some deep cleaning on the rugs, on top of the regular mess that I always have to clean up as a mom. I hope this gives you guys some good cleaning motivation. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos, and let's just get started.
is all I know. So forget about the past. You and
thought we could be lasting. This thought we could be lasting.
I'm just using the Method all-purpose cleaner to wipe down the stains on my pillows and eventually on my rugs as well. I was really shocked at how well it worked to get out the food stains, so I definitely recommend trying it, especially on a white rug if you've ever had that issue before. And after that, after it dried, I just rinsed it out with some water just to make sure that there was nothing, toxic left in the rugs with having a toddler. And next I just moved on to wiping down all the surface areas and then tackling and sorting through and decluttering the toys. I'm just organizing them right now in the little new teepee I got for her, which she's really enjoying. And I took out most of the bins just because a lot of the items I'm using right now are books, so I can stack them and make them look neat until I have a better toy organizer in hand.
Let me feel your love again. 'Cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out your name. Take me to a different place. Just the two of us and we can stay up all night. Kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. You can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Be with you. Without you by my side, let me feel your love again. Just the two of us and we could stay up all night. Kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand.
So next I'm moving into our spare bedroom. This is the room that is going to become my daughter's nursery. I've been saying it for a while, but I think I'm ready. My dog was just my little shadow today. He was just following me absolutely everywhere. I'm just starting by literally taking everything out of the room. I really wanted to tackle the floors. there was just so much dirt and just leaves everywhere. And my other big task was to clean out that closet. It's honestly shameful. I have not really touched that much since I've moved in. It's kind of just been a catch-all space, so I needed to clear it out so that I could start bringing in my daughter's clothes in there. And I also just wanted to give the couch a good wipe down, hit the windows, and really just have it move-in ready, so to speak, so that I could start moving her furniture and putting up her decor in there.
I told myself that maybe he ain't worth it. Too bad I hate advice. 'Cause out of sight and out of mind is perfect. It's so hard to decide. Oh, I know he got me good in his pocket. I know that I'm just a treat. Well, the taste is bitter. Oh, go on, chewing my bones out when he's done and spitting me out. I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us again, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night, all in or nothing. Not gonna stop, dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. He looks at me like I know what he's thinking, but I don't have a clue. True talent in avoiding conversation, yeah, it's almost rather cruel. Oh, I know he got me good in his pocket. I know that I'm just a treat. Well, the taste is bitter. Oh, go on, chewing my bones out when he's done and spitting me out. I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us again, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night, all in or nothing. Not gonna stop, dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be
After I cleared out the closet, I'm just giving it a quick wipe down. It was so dusty in there. This will obviously be my daughter's closet going forward, and I needed to sort through everything that was in there. It's actually a pretty decent size. It's pretty deceiving, so I wanted to at least put the diapers back in there, go through the bags of clothes that I had in the boxes in there, sort through it to see what I could keep and what I needed to get rid of, and see what other organizers I need. I am going to be doing a major declutter of my main bedroom's master closet where I have a lot of her items as well, so I'm looking forward to doing that so Mama can get her closet back.
open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move.
finished up cleaning in my kitchen, just wiping down all the counters, decluttering everything, putting everything back into its place. I really needed to tackle my sink. It was getting stained again pretty bad, and I luckily had a little bit of soft scrub with bleach left in it, but I really had to even add water just to get the last remnants out. I can't find it anywhere, so I at least got it done this time, and hopefully it'll be restocked before I need it again.
We've been here too long. I can't breathe, I can't take it slow. We're far away from home, but I can't wait to get you under my skin and right back to where we've been. Ooh, nah, nah. Give me a sign and tell me when to begin. Cause every time we leave I'm longing back to the place where the lights go down. Just you and I leaving out the rest. Oh, so that I need is you in my bed. Give me a sign more than in your head. Lonely together at its best. Oh, let me know now. Let me know now, now, now. Give me a sign. Let me know now, now, now. Let me know now. Let me know now, now, now. Give me a sign. Let me know now, now, now. I never needed love until I saw and I met your eyes. That's why I'm moving close, to be here and to get you under my skin and right back to where we've been. Give me a sign and tell me when to begin. Cause every time we leave I'm longing back to the place where the lights go down. Just you and I leaving out the rest. Oh, so that I need is you in my bed. Give me a sign more than in your head. Lonely together at its best. Oh, let me know now. Let me know now, now, now.
I'm just finishing up by vacuuming the floors. I hope that you guys got some good motivation from this video and that you're all staying well. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Give me a sign.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out for sure.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As I'm showing you this hot mess before, I am doing a KonMari clean with me. I figured I would give it a try. I really wanted to start decluttering my house. You can see that this closet and my pantry, where I keep a lot of my daughter's items, is just a total disaster. So I really just wanted to clean and organize everything. So I decided to do it on this day since I'm already home a lot and it needed to be done anyways. I really was dreading it, but once I got started, I definitely got a second wind of energy just to start clearing everything out. It really took a long time just to get everything out of the closet and the pantry, but it was so worth it in the end. I couldn't even believe the level of things that accumulated in this closet. It really has just been a throwaway. I have been putting things in there since I moved in, and it was just getting worse and worse. So I'm just starting by clearing it out, wiping down the closet floor, and starting to go through everything, group it, and organize it all.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors.
I was starting by sorting through all of these shoes that were in my closet. It's funny because I'm not really a hoarder, but what interested me on the KonMari method was one of the things was to get rid of anything that you don't love, and I definitely am living a different lifestyle now, being a mom, and didn't need all of these heels, so I just needed to organize them, see which ones I could get rid of, but it was truly nostalgic going through all of this and brought back many memories. It's a different life. I was so happy when this closet was done. I just wanted to use it for gardening supplies, as well as to hold my vacuum and my mops that are always out in the main area where I don't want them to be. And I just finished by wiping down the mirror, and then next moving into my kitchen. I needed to first put away everything that I just purchased in my kitchen, give my counters a wipe down so that I could then re-dirty it up by emptying everything out of my pantry. It really took a long time to do this section of the pantry because it's a lot of my daughter's items that I keep in there, but it just got away from me the past couple of days, probably weeks honestly, so I just wanted to get it back in order, and it really does feel so good once it's decluttered and organized again.
I'm laying down it to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're ballin'. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I'll see you in a while, 'cause this time I will choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can't seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out and I'm right back in the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I don't wanna seem to shaky. Oh no, like I'm sudden but unsteady. Oh no, and they tell me to move on 'cause I deserve more, but still I wanna choose you, yeah.
I'm just going through all of the items in the pantry. It really amazed me that all of that was even fitting in there. There were so many just empty wrappers and products that needed to be thrown away, and it felt really good to declutter this and go through it. I was also going to move a lot of my canned goods over to my Lazy Susan on the other side of the kitchen. We've been stockpiling lately with everything going on, so I just wanted to move that so I had more space for my daughter's items. And it was actually helpful to see what space I had left over. I do need to get some more storage containers, but I wasn't about to go out just for that right now. But it was nice to see the space that I had so I could kind of gauge what I would need for the future. I'm just finishing by wiping down my table and mopping my floors. I hope this gave you guys some good motivation. I hope you're all staying safe and well out there. Please subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Hi. Hi, cutie. Just helping mommy organize the pantry. What are you doing? You actually look pretty comfy sitting there eating your snack. I'm kind of jealous. You're gonna share? You're just a very busy girl. Everything I do for you, girl.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jill, and today I have a pantry organization that's been long overdue and also a kitchen declutter clean with me. I am just showing you this hot mess before. I have let these cabinets go for way too long. I'm lucky enough to have a lot of cabinets in my house and I'm trying to tackle them one at a time. This was a pretty big project just because I was tackling all of the cabinets that my food was in and also for my daughter's snacks. So I had my work cut out for me for sure. I also wanted to take some of the larger cabinets and utilize them much better for different paper products and storage items for my daughter's toys that are always left in the kitchen. So I'm just first starting by taking everything out so I can figure out where I want everything to go. I didn't even purchase any organizational items because I have so many other cabinets to still declutter that I just wanted to get the process started so that I didn't waste money and I could see what I really needed after. And even without purchasing anything, because they can be so expensive, I'm telling you, sometimes you don't need as much as you think. It really turned out really nice even without purchasing anything, and I can go from there. I hope this gives you guys some good cleaning motivation, and let's do it.
I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with doubt. You wanna stay chill right now and don't let your eyes off the prize. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, see it
So I just took everything out on the floor from the big cabinets to basically throw away anything that wasn't needed anymore. There was a lot of basic trash in there and just items we weren't using that didn't make sense to have in the space. And I'm just sorting through all of that before deciding how to set up my cabinets. I decided on the top shelf to use all of my daughter's art supplies. She has so many and she really loves to draw and paint. So I'm just utilizing that top space for that, especially because otherwise they just end up all on my kitchen floor and on my kitchen countertops. And I felt like since I had the extra space, it made sense to use it for that. And I kind of just went from there with paper products and different miscellaneous things such as different mop heads, plastic silverware. I even used a section for toilet paper because I'm currently redoing part of my bathroom. And I might change this all around, but I felt like it was a really great start just to get it organized and get everything to having a home. I figure I can always move more later, but you have to start somewhere.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do. Ain't no one stopping you. Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am. And I would like you just the way you are, the way you are. Oh. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. We shouldn't care about anyone who brings us down. Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do. Just keep on.
After I got all of those cabinets situated, it felt so good. I felt a second wind of energy and I just wanted to clean up my kitchen. Basically, take my dining room table, that's my catch-all space, just clear it off after I had laid everything out on it, do some dishes really quickly before moving on to organizing some of my top cabinets. I just wanted to do simple things such as refill my salt, sugar, and flour, as well as sort out my coffee. I never feel better than when I wake up to the morning to a clean kitchen. It is just the best feeling. So I'm just taking care of those dishes so I can move on to the fun part of organizing it all.
Shooting me with words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right. No, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. Like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet.
I'm just finishing up by mopping my floors. It's something that I always just have to do with a toddler and a dog running around. Thank you guys for watching. Please consider subscribing. I hope this gave you a lot of motivation and just to tackle one thing at a time. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
I used to
Hey guys, thanks for coming back for another video. If you're new, my name is Jill. Today I have a small closet declutter and organize with me. This clean with me is quite the process, I will tell you. It is one of those things, being a toddler mom, that you're kind of panicked that you're going to run out of time. I had somebody watching my daughter for a short period of time, so I decided to take absolutely everything out of the closet. I know this is part of the KonMari method as well, but honestly it works the best for me. If I just do piece by piece or section by section, I never will come back and actually get it done, and I feel like taking everything out kind of forces you to really declutter it all and get it back in order. After I do that, I'm just going to wipe down the closet because it's quite gross and has a lot of dust laying around in there. And after that, I'm just going to sort through all of the clothes, put them in sections because I am going to be moving a lot of items into my new dresser. And I also wanted to sort through some of my daughter's clothes as well and just really give the entire bedroom a full overhaul. I hope that you guys get a lot of cleaning motivation out of this. Please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and let's just get started. So I was really happy. I only spent $30 for this entire closet declutter. I really only purchased new hangers just so they would all match. I wanted to see what space I would have left over. I figured after I decluttered everything, I would have a ton more space and wouldn't need anything else, which turned out to be true. But this process is definitely the hardest part. Just sorting through everything, making groups of everything. I was going through my clothes to separate them by everything on the hangers, from to tank tops and t-shirts, sweaters, dresses, and shorts, and also throwing things in different piles that I knew I'd be donating, being really honest with myself about anything that I won't be using or haven't used in a really long time. That way I could just get rid of it. And I was also putting things on the floor that I would be putting into the dresser later, doing the same for my husband's clothes, just so I could figure out how I wanted this all to basically lay out at the end. And it was a nice way to do it because I really got to see where I wanted to put things while I was in it. And I decided to also add some towels and my husband's work clothes to the dresser, as well as some pajama clothes and my shorts, dresses, and skirts. And you guys, I always find it so funny because I always feel like I don't have any clothes, and going through all of this made me realize I do have so many things that I'm just not using because I'd never find them. So it was really fun because it was like finding new and old outfits all over again. After I got that sorted out, it felt so good to hang up the clothes. As you can see, there was just so much space left over, which just amazed me. And next I just got onto the floor just to go through all the pants and separate those by work pants, jeans, and leggings. And also to the bag to the left, you can see is a donation bag. As well, in my hallway I had 3 additional donation bags and a couple of trash bags, so I really felt good that I was able to donate so many things. It was just a plus to doing this. And after I was done folding all of these, I'm just putting them up into the closet to show you guys how it all turned out. I was really pleased with it. I didn't expect it to be that dramatic. I didn't expect to have that much extra space, but if you really do declutter the space and go through things, I had so many items that just didn't fit me anymore after becoming a mom, so it was actually easier than I thought to get rid of, and makes me want to continue it on just because it was so satisfying to see all of the clothes just be laid out how I wanted them to be, to color code them. And don't worry, John has some more shirts. They just all needed to be thrown into the wash. So I actually even had an empty space at the bottom where I'm going to get a toy organizer for Maddie. And I was just so happy that that part was done because it was the biggest task that I had to tackle. And next I'm just moving into these bins that I have just a bunch of miscellaneous items in. I'm going to turn them into mainly the top two drawers using for Maddie's items, and then the bottom drawer just being used for socks and any kind of little hair ties, tights, and anything miscellaneous that I might need to throw in there. So I'm just going to tackle that, go through what doesn't fit her anymore, and then move on to the last process of getting the dresser organized as well.
I'm going out with you tonight. Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch, baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. So you are like me, you wanna be free like a summer night. I'm feeling down, I don't know why. What an alibi. But I'm glad you're here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch, baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it.
Moving on to the home stretch of doing the dresser, I basically came up with a system of the top left drawer being Maddie's drawer, just for anything that she might need if she woke up in the middle of the night, such as diapers, an extra blanket, onesies, that kind of thing. I also then put in the other top drawer just any essentials for John, like hats, basic underwear, belts, things that don't really fit in other places nicely. I used the other drawer for my skirts and my shorts. I basically separated them out between like activewear and a little bit more formal, but still something you could wear during the day. And in the other drawer, I put all of John's shorts and cutoffs that he uses for work, as well as any leisure pants. I wanted to keep anything more structured like cargo pants in the closet itself. And then finally, I put any pajama outfits into the bottom drawer, and I also was really happy because I was able to put some towels in one of the drawers, which was really nice. I'm currently going to be repainting my bathroom closet, so I knew I wouldn't be using it a lot, so it was nice to have the extra space, and it came in really handy. So just getting that all tackled, sorting through it, so I can finally be done with this and actually enjoy it.
we could be lasting.
I was really happy how this turned out. It's just so satisfying to have it all come together. It's been a good system and I've been able to keep it that way ever since. It's not too much once you know where everything goes. I hope that this gave you guys some good ideas and cleaning motivation. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jill. I'm a mom of a 16-month-old baby girl named Maddie and my golden retriever who will make an appearance because he follows me everywhere. His name is Molly. Today I'm doing an extreme clean with me. I'm really happy today because my house isn't a complete disaster. I mean, it is. If you're new to my channel, it's still quite the mess. My kitchen, living room, and bedroom are really messy and need to be picked up. But because the entire house isn't a disaster, I feel like I can actually work on some of the things I've wanted to for a really long time. I moved in here about 5 months ago and I have a lot of drawers, cabinets, closets that really need to still be decluttered and organized. And so I decided I'm going to start with a little bit of my kitchen cabinets today and some of the clothing that I have. And I feel like I will feel a lot better once I start tackling that. And I'm learning as a mom, because there's never enough time, that even sometimes just doing a little bit is better than doing nothing at all. So I got interrupted by my toddler. So I figured I would just start in my kitchen just to get the regular everyday mess cleaned up and then start organizing and decluttering from there. And I am so determined to get every inch of this house organized and decluttered this year. This is the year it's going to happen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and let's do it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a lot of extreme cleaning motivation. I decided to finally retire the Christmas and winter decor I had left up this long just because of spring cleaning coming up, as well as I will be redecorating the entire house, so it was time to do that. I also just had so many toddler toys and we had just gone grocery shopping that I needed to tackle today. And I really wanted to deep clean this entire kitchen before I started decluttering the cabinets and putting in the mesh inserts. It's something I wanted to do for a long time just to avoid any water stains. And since I'm a multitasking mom constantly, while I was waiting for the dishes to soak, I decided to start a load of laundry and just clean up a little bit upstairs as well.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep, in your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
I moved on to my dishes next. Dishes are really my least favorite task. They are just never ending with a toddler. My house is definitely lived in. We have a great life here, and because of it, I am constantly washing bottles, dishes, and the high chair. The dreaded high chair if you're a mom. I swear I wash that thing 3 times a day, sometimes more. But I needed to just do the dishes, get that over with, and move on to the appliances. I really wanted to empty out my fridge and really organize it a bit better. It's something that's been bothering me for a while, and I like having everything where I can see it. It's just easier to grab things in the midst of the chaos with kids. So I'm just finishing up the dishes and then going on to tackling the appliances, the fridge, and getting on to finally attacking my cabinets. After I was done cleaning my sink, which puts me in my happy place, I went on to deep cleaning both my stove and my refrigerator. I took the Lysol spray mixed with some vinegar, baking soda, and dish soap and added some lavender and peppermint essential oils, and the mixture really worked and really got all of the grease out, and as a bonus it just smelled really nice afterwards. once I was done organizing the pantry, my daughter wasn't having it anymore, so I brought her to the high chair to have some snacks so that I could work on all of the mesh inserts for the cabinets. And I did a close-up shot as well to show you some of the just dirt and grime that has been sitting in the cabinets since I've moved in here. I haven't touched some of them just because there were so many and they just kind of became a hodgepodge of junk that we would throw in there. So it felt so good to start tackling that. And once it was all completed, I can't wait to start organizing it. I feel like it's going to make my life so much easier.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
As if the kitchen wasn't enough to deal with, I had to walk into this monstrosity. My daughter's new favorite thing is to throw construction paper all over the entire house. She certainly keeps Mama busy, and I had a little bit of Christmas decor still to take down. Somehow I still even had some garland laid up, so just cleaning all of that up, wiping down the surface areas so that then I could move on to mopping the floors and finally getting to the bedroom to remake the bed and take care of all of the never-ending laundry that is my life.
I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. If I change the
I just finished by mopping the floors with some vinegar, dish soap, and a splash of baking soda in the water. Just putting a throw on the bed, and it felt so good to finally be done with this long clean with me. I hope that this gave you guys some extreme cleaning motivation. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
you say, you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but no, can I Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh, you got me going, oh.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jill, and today I wanted to have a closet makeover and massive laundry motivation going on, but I ended up having a disaster happen in my closet. You'll see a little bit later what happened. So this really became a 2-day complete disaster. Clean with me, with a lot of cleaning, decluttering, and organizing in here. What's the saying I always say? When you make plans, God laughs, and he certainly was laughing at me this day. I really was determined to get a lot tackled, especially since I couldn't do what I originally had set up for, and sometimes life just throws things at you like that. So I just rolled with it and decided to still get a load of laundry thrown in. I always feel the most productive if I at least do this. It feels like one thing is checked off the list and I don't have to sit there and baby it. I also just wanted to disinfect the surface of my laundry machines. I definitely need to do a deeper clean at some point, but because the day changed from what I originally planned, I at least got a little bit of this tackled. After this, I just moved into my bedroom so that I could start taking off of my sheets, getting those at least thrown in as well, and getting the decluttering process started. I really wanted to get underneath my couches in my living room, clean up my disaster of a kitchen, and just so much more that is mom life. I'm always moving and always have a lot to tackle and do, and it seems like there's always a new disaster to deal with. So I hope this gives you guys a ton of motivation, and let's do it.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again.
life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, go.
Okay, so it's now a few hours later. After I saw that closet, I was like, no, not today, Satan. I am not letting that get to me. I have enough going on. I literally decided, because someone is watching Maddie for about 2 hours, I decided to take that time to just take a long shower, do my hair and nails, go get myself a coffee and a new cleaner that I had ready for pickup. I purchased a few cleaners, you know, just to restock up on and try out a new one at Target, so I took a quick Target trip as well. I just needed to get out for a minute just to not let it get to me. So John is in construction, so he knows a lot of people, so I have 2 guys that are going to come out and look at it because we just want to make sure that it's not water damage. They both, from the pictures that I sent them, said that it looks like old water damage and then the plaster's just coming down. If that is the case, John can scrape it off and relaminate and, you know, replaster it with drywall. So I'm hoping that that's the case, but it's kind of taken away my plans for the day. I was going to declutter the closet, and then John was going to add in a shelf, get some organizers in there, and paint the closet white, but because of our new little problem, that's gonna have to wait. But I'm glad I was at least planning on decluttering it, because it'll just be easier for me to take everything out when he needs to fix that once we know exactly what it is anyways. So I did at least manage to get the comforter down here, and I'm glad I took that time for myself. I feel a lot more energized. Molly's coming to say hi. So I am glad though that I was planning on decluttering the closet, because I should do that anyways. It'll make things a lot easier just to pull it out when John needs to work on the ceiling in there and get to painting. He can have a whole fun day of doing both now. The poor man. So I'm gonna get onto that, get some of the deep cleaning done in this bedroom as well. I had John lift up the curtains to the ceiling, and underneath it there was just a lot of leftover, they're either crafts or paint or food from Maddie, so I need to get that all cleaned up, and I wanted to just give the bedroom a once over. It's been a while since I did a deep clean in here, and then move on to my living room and hopefully still get to my kitchen and get my rugs clean. I got a lot to do, so let's do it.
Something I can never be without, yeah. I'm in your command. Thought I was a man of my own will. It's been 2 years. I'm only a shadow of the good on me now. A breeze in my ear, 'cause you know I cannot say no to you. Feeling like home, but should it be like this? Locked up in your dome, you know I fight for you. What do I, every time you call my name, what do I, you're whipping me into madness. I try to lay low, but I can never stay away from you. What do I, we can't stop it, so I keep on rolling in silence. So I keep on rolling in silence. I find myself apologizing when you've started it. Why? Under a spell, I really wonder, how did it come to this? Go see my friends, but then I realize they're all your friends. Is this who I am? You see me running around in circles, feeling so sweet, but should it be like this? I'm loving the heat, I think
So after I got out all of my clothing and John's clothing from the closet, I just went to town. I had a system in place that I wanted to do. I really wanted to go a little bit more of minimalist. There's a lot of items in there that I haven't worn in the past 6 months, so I just decided to donate them, and obviously anything that didn't fit or just suit my lifestyle anymore. I found a lot of new clothes in this process, which is always a plus, but it definitely takes time to declutter any kind of closet. It just takes so much time, more than you always think, but it really is worth it in the end because now I know where absolutely everything is. But this entire week really just drained me. I don't know if a lot of moms, who have young kids and pets as well, it's really stressful when you have people coming into the house to try to look at something, fix something, because then you have to, get the kids out of the way. It kind of disrupts your whole day, and it's just been one of those draining weeks. So I'm looking forward to getting some answers, and I'm just hoping that John will be able to fix it himself. But I was glad that I could at least still declutter this closet because it really is just going to make the process so much easier now just to take everything out so that he can hopefully be the one to fix it in the end. And that's just what I'm hoping for at this point. So I'm just separating everything into sections. Basically, any sweaters, t-shirts, then tank tops, anything, sleepwear and pajama wise, and then obviously doing the same for John's clothing as well, and just making sure that if I really haven't worn it in a while that I can give it to, donate it to Goodwill. So that's always the fun part of this for me. I really enjoy dropping off things. I feel like times are tough, and I always am so thankful when somebody gives me something, and these are all practically, in good shape clothes, so I know it'll go to somebody who probably needs it. And that way I can really start purchasing things that I know I need and will be wearing going forward. But yeah, it takes a little bit of time, and you always think that you don't have a lot of clothes until you start doing one of these, and then you realize that you have more than you ever thought of. And just also as a side note, I definitely wanted to get this done because it kind of felt like my closet is an example of the chaos from taking care of my mom on hospice. It just felt like it was sitting there looking like that because I had no time to organize anything. I was just throwing everything in bins and baskets, and it was pretty chaotic just to find certain clothes in the morning. So it was almost therapeutic to go through all of this, just making me feel like I was getting my life back in order a little bit and bringing some stability in, which I think I'm definitely craving. So it felt really good to get this started, and it's definitely nowhere near done. We still have to do all the extras with painting and getting some of the shelves and additional organizers in there. But, I've started the process and at least got rid of a lot of the things that I don't need, and that felt really good.
You keep me wondering, is our love strong? Just like a love song, baby, it's haunting me. Don't know what you're thinking, it's like I'm sinking deep underwater. Maybe it's harder for me. Oh, harder for me. Maybe we're over it, or maybe just lovers, 'cause under the covers, baby, you're showing me how to be fearless so no one can hear us. You're throwing the pillars through the floor. Now put your loving on me. Hey, loving on me. Maybe you won't see me get emotional, and sometimes I pretend I'm just above it all. But I want you lying next to me. Yeah, I want your body too. Yeah, body too. And baby, please don't think I run away from you. It's just sometimes I get scared to dive into it. I want you lying next to me. Yeah, I want your body too. Yeah, body too. Will you be my ride or die? Around all these people, we'll try to be someone better than you and I. posing for pictures, but nobody listens to anything that you have to say. Can we just leave and walk away? Walk away, walk away. Maybe you won't see me get emotional, and sometimes I pretend I'm just above it all. But I want you lying next to me. Yeah, I want your body too.
So I'm just separating all of my shirts from sweaters to t-shirts and tank tops, just so that I could easily put them away in the closet. It wasn't going to be the absolute best closet transformation, just because I had to push everything to the left side of the closet because of the ceiling on the right side. So I put John's clothes in a bin and some boxes, and here I am again living out of boxes, but hopefully it's only temporary. We're just waiting to hear back a few things to get the closet fixed. So I at least though got rid of so many things. I probably had 2 bags to donate and a bunch of things that I threw away, and I know now that anything that's in that closet I can just pull out and wear, which is really what my end goal was in this. So I'm just getting all these clothes put back together, cleaning up the floors a little bit so that I can move on to deep cleaning the rest of the bedroom.
Body too. And baby, please don't think I run away from you. It's just sometimes I get scared to dive into it. I want you lying next to me. Yeah, I want your body too. Yeah.
And just to show you guys really quickly what I picked up at Target, I just got some of the Lysol. This is my favorite scent. This is the mango and hibiscus, so I got that in the spray, and then as well as the wipes. I just took out some of my microfiber wipes since I was going to be cleaning a lot today. And I did pick up at Target this Mrs. Meyer's Acorn Spice. I've wanted to try this for a while. I've heard such good reviews on it, so I'm excited to try it all out, and hopefully the house smells amazing after.
So now that the closet declutter was finally done, which felt so amazing, I can't even tell you, I decided to start surface wiping everything down. I needed to give my whole bedroom a really deep vacuuming. It has been long overdue, and I also had some stains from Maddie that were underneath the curtains on the floors, so it was finally time to tackle those as well. I will say that at first when I used the Mrs. Meyer's Acorn Spice, I was like, wow, this is really strong. I'm not sure if I like it. But after I came back into the room later on that day, after it set for a bit, I walked right in and I was like, wow, why does my room smell so amazing? And it was because of that. So once it settles, it really does smell so good. So I really do recommend it.
Once felt I'm done with the defense. Drove back and climbed over your fence. Had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders and closed off. That's what I told you. Soon enough, everything started to change. 'Cause there's no going back. No going back, there's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. Riding on the dizzying heights. Like nothing could stop us. Sunsets, remember the colors. They were wrong, it was way more than a dream. We climbed up, yeah, over the hillside. So right, we stood there all wide-eyed. You and I floated on air in my mind. 'Cause there's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. into your own life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying highs.
So I'm just getting everything on my counters put away. I just had gotten a few things delivered, just paper products and some small, food items to stock up the pantry. And I needed to give my stove a good wipe down. I decided to try the Mrs. Meyer's on it. It worked pretty well, especially because it wasn't too bad this day. I also needed to get all of the water that was on my sink, around my sink, and on my floors. My daughter has been loving playing with water. I don't know if anyone else's kids are like that, but since she can't go outside as much right now with the cooler weather, she's really been loving utilizing all of our sinks. So I don't think this is going to be a one-time thing. She brings her little stool over and just gets water absolutely everywhere. So I'm just using some paper towels to get that all wiped up before I start deep cleaning.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. All the way that I feel, yeah, I know that it's real, 'cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want.
So moving into day 2, I decided to tackle my living room and my daughter's room. I just did not want to do anymore. I felt like I had enough to deal with on the first day I started filming this. So I'm just first getting her desk out of the way. I really wanted to get underneath my one couch right there. The other one goes all the way to the floor, but this one doesn't. So it always has a lot of toys and mess underneath it. And so John graciously came home for a little bit and took Maddie outside for me so I could do it, because there would be no way that this little one would let me get under there without trying to grab everything. So I was so thankful that he came home for the minute just so he could take her out to play basketball. It's her new fun thing to do. So we were even joking that we need to get a little one to put downstairs because she'll miss it during winter time. So I agreed I would get her dressed to get her out the door, and look how cute she is, you guys. I absolutely love her so much. She really is just coming into her own as a little kid, and at the same time they get into absolutely everything, and you'll see here what I mean.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? 'Cause I gotta say, you're looking like could get from me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got the system of favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with our bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, we got so much time, looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got the system of favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with our bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love.
I was just finishing up in my daughter's room. I was just putting a lot of her little homeschool things away, getting the couch picked up again, putting some of her clothes away, and of course vacuuming the floors. But you guys, one of my favorite things about these curtains at this time of the day, it was probably just before dinner time, when the sun starts to set a little bit, it just gives this pink hue that comes into the room, and I just think it's so precious for a little girl's room. And I always enjoy cleaning in there when it's that time of the day. But just getting the diaper boxes put away, I still need to get rid of a few of the birthday things you see in there, but I felt like I did enough for this video. So just getting everything picked up and vacuumed. And finally, my house was back in order. Only 2 days, nothing to it, right guys?
I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious. Idiots thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to everyone. Welcome to the first clean with me for 2022. I don't even know where 2021 went. If you've been following me, it was not my year, and the start of this year was really no different. right after I was getting over losing my mom for Christmas, as we left off with everything, Maddie and I ended up getting COVID. Her nanny, I guess I would call her, she is only here a very few hours of the week, but just so I can at least get a few things done around the house, she ended up getting the virus, and Maddie and I ended up getting it as well. It was pretty scary, especially as a mom. I mean, you know, you hear all these things in the news, you don't know what to believe all the time. It just feels like all of this is never ending, and I obviously was more scared about my daughter than myself. So luckily, it only lasted a few days, but we definitely had a bit of a scare where Maddie wouldn't eat for 2 days. She was at least drinking, and her fever finally broke on the third day. And I was only out of commission, I would say, probably for about 3 days, with the second day being the worst. I was just completely lethargic. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I had COVID back last December. It's almost a year to the date, just about 3 weeks difference. It was before Christmas last year, and it's after this year. So I don't know if it's immunity or what, but thankfully, or maybe it just wasn't as bad of a strain. It's just, you know, it's hectic times, right? Going through all of these things with the unknowns. And I am just so thankful for my healthy baby back. And I got a little bit of energy by that third day, and this was actually filmed on my birthday. Happy flippin' birthday to me. But I wanted to get everything sanitized. It was one of my main goals since I was so out of commission with being sick. So this is kind of an after sick clean with me as well. You'll kind of see the progression of myself even in this. This first night when I was cleaning up the bathroom, I looked a total hot mess, no makeup. My hair was in a bun from the day before, just trying to start to get some normalcy back. So I just really wanted to get the bathroom really disinfected and cleaned up. I had at least done the toilet and the floors earlier in that day, so I was just tackling the shower and the sink area, and I was really happy that I could start just feeling better and getting this back in order. I decided then on the next day to go through all of Maddie's toys, just because she had received so many for Christmas time. And if you're a mom, you just understand this. It's all of a sudden, it's so great with all the presents that you receive, but all of a sudden you realize that you just don't have the storage for them. So I wanted to at least start decluttering and organizing. I honestly have every room to reorganize and declutter. I'm just showing a before here in this TV stand. I use this room a lot, so I'd like to keep a lot of Maddie's toys out here. That way I can get some things done and she knows that she can play with anything that's in there. But it was just a hot mess. So I just decided to take everything out because it's one of those things that was just bugging me to get done. And so I just literally emptied everything out, added some of the new toys in, and I figured it was a good start before I could start tackling, you know, the playroom, my room, her bedroom, some of the upstairs. I have to start somewhere, and because this is the most used space, I just decided to start here. So I'm just also disinfecting everything. I still have a lot of my Christmas decor up. I wasn't about to stress about that right now. I had been through enough the past couple of weeks, and I am just hoping, you guys, that by the end of the year, I am laughing about everything that I have been through the past few months. We also got so many of these kitchen set toys. We got some for Maddie, and then other people picked up little cutting fruit sets and things. So, you know, just those little pieces that need a space to be put in. I did pick up 2 baskets from the Target dollar spot that I put in the middle of the TV stand that worked out great just for the main things that she uses all the time. And it felt really good to tackle this, and I hope that you guys are all having a better start to the new year than I am. So let's just get into this toy declutter and keep things going.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing is and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running into better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running into better times, to 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 better times. Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running into better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running into better times, to 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 better times. I look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me, nothing can stop me in the night. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff. Go, 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 running into better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running into better times, to 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 better times.
So the main thing I wanted to put that was out in focus for Maddie to grab really easily was just all of her different blocks and a lot of the food items for her kitchen set. The rest of the items I put in there were just some books. I have a whole book stand that I have in a different room that I need to get to desperately, but we are also going to be painting this week in my closet finally. If you've been following me, you know that that's been something that's been on the list for a while. So I have to say that sometimes, when you get knocked off your feet like that, it's kind of, this is probably odd to say if you're not too sick, but it's kind of refreshing because it slowed me down and allowed me to kind of realize what I wanted to focus on for this new year. And just with the past year I've had, because I didn't have the time to do all of the things I had originally planned, I just really want to get everything organized and have everything find a space, especially now that Maddie's getting older. She's getting even more toys and a lot of bigger toys. So I need to get my closets decluttered. I really need to do an entire kitchen overhaul, which will be coming up as well. So I'm actually excited about that part of it. Maybe I can finally start focusing on the things I want to for this year. And this gave me the energy and kind of the willpower to want to get it started. Sometimes just starting in one room when everything feels so overwhelming is all you need to really keep going.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel cold when you're around, like nothing can break me. Now I know why it never worked out before. High low, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time. We both know how to be gentle, never cross the line. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Yeah, yeah.
So I was just finishing up my living room by getting these blankets folded and the pillows back in place, and I needed to obviously vacuum up my floors. I was going to do a full-on rug clean, but I just didn't have my energy level up yet, so I just ended up wiping down the couches off camera a little bit later. And I wanted to also take the time to sanitize my desk area. I probably hadn't done that in over 2 weeks, so it was desperately needing to be done. And I wanted to also clean off the mirrored portion of my furniture before moving into the kitchen to start the disinfection process all over again. I also just wanted to take a second to ask how everyone's new year went. I know for me, because I was so laid up on the couch when I was so sick, I wanted to give a thank you to Lauren for suggesting Yellowstone. I got completely addicted to the show and watched all 4 seasons. So sometimes that's the absolute best, when you aren't feeling well and you have something that kind of keeps you moving, so to speak, even if it's in a small way. And I feel like it's really hard to find shows that both you and your spouse can really get into and want to continue watching. And to me, there's just no better time to do a binge watch than when you're sick. So I need a new show though now, because I'm all caught up on that. And if anyone has any suggestions, let me know in the comments.
You're gone now, will you coming back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that.
So finishing up in the kitchen, I just wanted to get everything really sanitary. I wasn't about, trying to use all of the good smelling products. I just went back to the tried and true of Lysol and bleach. There's really nothing better when you're trying to get an after sick clean. So I just was tackling this dining table, and then I wanted to focus on the chairs and my cabinets. I needed to bleach my sink out because it was getting really gross. You'll see it almost was turning yellow. If you have a white porcelain sink, if you don't keep up on it, it just gets really gross fast. So even though I don't like to use bleach, if I can avoid it, it definitely needed it this time. And because I was on that sanitizing mission, it was definitely worth it for me. I also just kind of tackled my stove and of course mopped my floors just to get everything back into working order.
I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over you. Keep missing our fights, even though they're so overdue. We had a fire, now we're watching it burn I'm falling behind. I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind. You feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind. You taste like demons in my mind, demons pushing all my triggers, losing my pride. But I guess that's what love do to people like us, struggling to come through. We had a fire that we watched it burn out. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind. I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind. You feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind. You taste like demons in my mind, demons pushing all my triggers, 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 demons pushing all my triggers. I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over you. Keep missing our fights. Think I'm losing my mind, but I guess that's what love do. You feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind. You taste like demons in my mind, demons pushing all my triggers, 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 demons pushing all my triggers.
So as I was finally getting to tackle this sink, I was hitting pan on my soft scrub with bleach in it, but I had just enough, and you can see it works like magic. The sink just magically turns white with it. There's really nothing better to use in my opinion. So I was trying to rush like a mad woman to get everything done because Maddie wanted to go back out into the snow, and we have been having really warm weather lately. So I mean, in comparison to the previous years, so I wanted to take her out so she could enjoy it. But just as I'm saying that now, we are about to hit a blizzard as I am literally talking. It is supposed to hit all night long, so I am interested to see how that turns out, if we're supposed to actually get as much snow as they are saying. It's going to be pretty intense, but I just finished up cleaning my sink here so I could move on to some of the fun things with my daughter. I love to clean and get everything organized, but the family time is really what it's all about to me. So you know how it is if you're a mom, you're just trying to get done as much as possible throughout the day so that you can get on to spending time with your kids again, or at least that's how I am. So after this sink was finally done, I just was so happy just to be finishing up mopping the floors and getting on with my life. So on that note, I hope that you are all staying super healthy, super sane during all of these times, and warm during this winter season. I know it's tough sometimes to be cooped up with the kids, and I know we have a few more months to go if you live in a colder climate like I do. Thanks for being here, you guys, and I'm going to end it here, and I will see you soon. Bye.
like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act, it's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Yeah. We are two peas in a pod, two peas in a pod, two peas in a pod, two peas in a pod. That we are two peas in a pod. Now I know why it never worked out before. Hello, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time. We both know how to be gentle, never cross the line. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Yeah.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jill, and this clean with me is also a declutter with me. I kind of did a little bit of a hodgepodge of everything in this video, a lot of things that were just sitting in the back of my mind that I wanted to get accomplished, that I felt like I wasn't getting done ever. And I'm starting out in my daughter's room. I really needed to get this room picked up. John moves the couch forward when he will play a video game if he's watching Maddie when he's home. So I'm just getting that resituated, but the room needed a total overhaul. I'm definitely needed to work on the small closet in here, just to declutter the closet out. Just because of Christmas and all of the presents that you have and that you're giving away, my closets were such a mess because I was storing them in there. So I definitely needed to go through it. And honestly, I'm just going to be on a decluttering and organizing spree for this new year. I want to get everything back in order. There's so many toys, clothes, kitchen items, just everything that is no longer serving me or that Maddie isn't using a lot. So I decided, instead of overwhelming myself because I am still just recovering from the virus, if you've watched me previously, I'm doing a lot better, but I am still a little bit tired, and I know that's to be expected. So I decided to start off on a smaller part of the declutter with the closet, but it still felt really good and gave me the itch to keep going forward. And it was always nice. You know, I think my favorite part of decluttering is you find certain items that you didn't even know you had anymore, and also to give some away to friends and to Goodwill. So I decided to first just start by emptying out this bin on the floor. I kind of keep miscellaneous things in there. I still need to pick up some organizers, but I wanted to start decluttering everything first just so I could see what I actually needed after I got rid of a lot of items, because I was getting rid of so much stuff. So I'm just starting by cleaning everything up, disinfecting it, getting the room in order, and then moving on to the closet. This also was just the perfect day to start decluttering. As you saw in my little intro there, we got hit with a blizzard. It was about, I believe it was 16 to 18 inches of snow. So in between cleaning, John was coming home to continuously snow blow everything, and Maddie, of course, wanted to go out in it constantly. But that is why I decided to start decluttering instead of do a whole house clean, because it just made sense to tackle all of these items, like this dog that she's colored on, and get one of the closets decluttered and to also focus on undecorating for Christmas, just taking down all of the Christmas decor. I did that last minute, late at night, just to get it done with and off the back of my mind. I was a bit late getting to it this year, but if you've been following me, you know I've had quite a few weeks or really months going on in my life. So it finally got tackled, and it felt good to get a lot of these odds and ends done. And here's hoping that we can get everything organized and decluttered for the new year. So let's just get started.
I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over. You keep missing our fights, even though they're so overdue. We had a fire, now we're watching it burn low. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind. I feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind. It tastes like demons in my mind, demons pushing all my triggers. Losing my pride, but I guess that's what love do to people like us, struggling to come through. We had a fire that we watched it burn out.
So my process always for decluttering is just to take absolutely everything out first. I feel like it just makes the most sense, because if you try to do it section by section, you kind of can't see how you want to organize it after, and it's just easier to go through everything on the floor and discard what I don't want anymore. But there were definitely, I was shocked there were so many toys in that bin and in the closet that Maddie just doesn't use anymore. So I was happy to give those away, and it felt good to have my closet back. I feel like I had my bedroom closet that hadn't been able to be used because of the issue we had with the ceiling, and now this one had all the Christmas items in it. So it feels really good just to have a clean slate and get everything organized again. So I'm just cleaning it up, and I ended up having a lot of space left over after, which is nice. After I start decluttering all of the rest of the rooms, I can really decide where I want to move that bottom bin and make this just fully an area for her clothing and just a few little miscellaneous toys. I still need to get a toy organizer and a dresser for her in this room, and so I'll probably be doing that within the next month, but you got to start somewhere with it and getting it back together. I also ended up moving later on in the day some of her kitchen items around, just because it made more sense that there was more space in this room. So it felt really good to get this done. I always have the hardest time wanting to start decluttering, if that makes sense. It gets overwhelming when you first open up that closet or that drawer, but once I'm in it, I feel really good. And I even had a few toys that were barely used that I felt like were going to feel so good to give to somebody. So just something that makes you feel good and keeps you moving, you know?
Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind. Feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind.
So just finishing up vacuuming here to get the room back in order. And then I decided to take a break because John was done snow plowing for the second time and Maddie wanted to go outside. And oh my gosh, is she just the cutest little snow bunny, you guys. She absolutely loves it, and she is too adorable in her little unicorn hat. So it was nice to take a break and go out there before I went upstairs and started tackling my rugs.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go.
I don't need nobody else. I got you.
I have decided that the cutest thing in the world is watching your man holding hands in the snow with your daughter.
I wanna do what you want to.
We can leave and run away someday, someday.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you.
So moving back into this cleaning motivation, I just really badly wanted to get these rugs cleaned up. There were a lot of stains and spills. I do not know how these rugs on my ensuite get so dirty so quickly. I think it's just because they're a solid light color and they show everything. And just because I was sick and I wasn't on top of my game, I kind of let them go a little bit too long. But this machine works super well. I just put some dish soap in it. It always does the trick, and it only didn't take out that Gatorade stain that you see right there, but I just took a little Resolve afterwards to it, and that took out any of the remaining stains. So it felt really good to get this rug sanitized because my daughter likes to go up there and play a lot.
If only I had listened for a while, I would have told you I miss your smile. I thought of you as a friend who can't let go, but when you left I could feel it grow, like a body of water, sleeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know.
So I moved back into cleaning this messy living room when I put my daughter to bed. I just really wanted to get it done because I have so many appointments and other responsibilities this week. It gave me the push to get the rest of the Christmas decor, taken down and undecorated. I just knew I wouldn't have time later in the week to do it. So sometimes you just got to push through to get to the rest of the house. But one thing I wanted to share with you guys, I took Maddie to one of her checkup appointments and she's doing absolutely amazing. One thing that they found out now, they had this really cool little machine right at the pediatrician's office that could read her eyes. And it turns out that it looks like she's going to need glasses. So I was actually super excited to find that out just because Maddie has a hard time concentrating when we're doing any kind of learning activity, and she tends to get frustrated after a few minutes. And I know she's only 3 and it wouldn't be a big deal regardless. They just don't have attention spans to begin with. But I always felt like something was a bit off with it, and it makes total sense that she's straining her eyes. So when I explained that to the pediatrician, she's like, oh, that's 100% it. I bet you're going to see a total difference once she gets the glasses. So I have an appointment later in the week for her that I scheduled about 2 weeks ago. And I also had a new doctor that I needed to go to. And I am having my first meeting with her preschool. Yes, she's going to preschool next year. I can't even, you guys. I set it up already, just you know how it goes. You have to set up things early in advance. So I actually got a recommendation from this preschool from some people that I trusted. So I actually just sent the deposit in because things were booking up so quickly. And that way I am going to meet with the actual director this week, so probably by the time I post this video up, but it all just feels so surreal that she is growing up and is going to be a little kid in school next September. So Mama has a lot going on this week, and I just wanted to get the Christmas decor down. I was also just so ready for it to be taken down after the year I had and all the feelings that went with it. So it felt really good just to get that bare space back that I can kind of just keep some pieces up for winter and have a fresh start and, keeping the organizing train going. So as I was finishing putting the rest of the decor in the bins, which always is a struggle, I should have just brought 2 up, but I was just trying to get it done because it was a long day of cleaning. I had John take down the tree. Thank God for husbands, right? They always handle the heavy lifting, or at least in my house, they always will. There's so much little glitter and tinsel after you take down all of the decor, so I was just vacuuming that up before calling a night. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon. Bye.